Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Hey, welcome, everybody. It's Wake 'em Up Wednesday. I'm Rene, stepping out on faith, and it is more than a pleasure to be here. One of the best things about being here at this studio at WHPR, we can move around to all different, more than one studio, and that's a blessing. So tonight this afternoon, I'm in one of the bigger studios, and I'm glad to be here, and my hands are free, so I don't have to run the board like I normally have to. And I'm going to be with you for quite some time today, till about 1:30. I have a great guest, and he's no stranger to our studio. He's been here before, his company, his brand, and I just want everybody to welcome here on Wake 'em Up Wednesday, because we're here to wake you up today. Remember, step out on faith, and don't stop doing what you're doing. It's almost Friday. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. But without further ado, I don't like to hold you up. I like to go ahead and keep it moving. Oh, I want to introduce to you from Innocent Maintained, my Innocence Maintained, Mr. Aaron Salter, you guys. Welcome, Aaron. Hello, welcome back.
How you doing? How everybody doing?
It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. Nice to really be here.
And you through here all the time with your brand
ma'am.
and your company.
I really believe that y'all did a lot, specifically R.J. Watkins, for even giving us this platform to even be able to use. Like, he really did a lot for my people and the wrongful conviction community. So that's always a great thing, you know. All right. So we got some guests coming today. I just want to give you all a little showcase of the talent and the type of people that we're going to have at this 2021 Innocence Maintained Exoneree Award Show. This award ceremony was founded by me, myself, Aaron Salter. I'm an executive director of a shelter and housing program for exonerees. But I'm constantly involved in the community and things that's going on in the community, specifically like with shelter, housing, and things like that. You know, so what Innocent Maintain has did was we really found us a lane, and we support all of our exonerees in any endeavor that they choose to do, because it is hard after being wrongfully convicted and reacclimating yourself.
I agree on that totally. And thank you for taking the bull by the horns for me over here handling things. I'm gonna call on you sometimes because I know you can do it. Yeah. But excuse me, you're absolutely right. It is hard, and once you've already been wrongfully accused, then you've done some time, and then you got to come home, and like you guys explained to me, you know, the strings are cut, which is a blessing. You want to be cut, but then you just throw me out here, you know, and I have to find my own way after so long.
But the strings necessarily shouldn't be cut, because you got a lot of guys that's coming home and they need time to adjust, and they need to figure out,
get their minds right,
which direction or course they want their life to go in.
Exactly.
And that take careful planning.
Now, is there any before leaving the incarceration? Is there any, okay, you guys, you out of here, and we made a mistake. We're sorry. After so and so amount of years, we're sorry, but you're out of here. Let us take you through this training before we release you.
No, it's no really
Or see a therapist.
preparation. It's no real preparation for being exonerated, because you're dealing with a situation that shouldn't even have to exist. And then they trying to find a remedy for a situation that haven't even exist, that wasn't supposed to exist, excuse me. And it's just kind of hard. So you can't predict that. You know, that's like an act of God right there as far as getting these guys out of prison. And you can't be prepared for what God got for you.
Ooh, you gotta always stay ready, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Mentally, spiritually, all up in here.
Yes, ma'am, you do. You gotta let that good outweigh that bad sometimes.
And it's not the easiest thing to do.
It's not. It's
But
really
that
not.
show your
It's
strength.
really not. It's really not.
That show your strength, because it's women too. I was gonna say your manhood strength, but it's women too. You done brought women that were exonerated. At least one I talked to.
Yeah, we talked to Julie Balmer. Yeah, we did talk to her. She's a realtor.
How's she doing?
A real nice realtor. I actually have
You
become
work with
very fond of Julie as a exoneree.
Okay.
We had this kind of camaraderie. She actually sold me my first home.
All right.
So,
Shouts out to Julie. She's been here and she is pleasant. And
yeah, she is.
She told
She's
us her
real
story.
pleasant.
And we wished her all the best. So things evidently are going well.
Absolutely. Everything is going well right now. We have a lot of exonerees that's coming home that's really working and everything, and they getting involved in reentry, you know, so it actually takes a lot of pressure off guys like me that actually seen this vision of us working together, you know, together to help, you know, make the next situation better for the next exoneree. And that's what we're doing. And I really appreciate everybody that's a part of this movement, a part of this system, everything, because it's complete humanity that's going on here.
And I agree on that. And I do want to say that you have a large team. I've seen you grow from day one, from the time you stepped in here. And not this particular studio. Again, we at WHPR, so we're in several other studios. But from the time you stepped in, I've seen nothing but growth, and you haven't stopped. You haven't stopped, and you would come every 3-4 months or 6 months or something. Renee, we got so-and-so here. I just saw Chad. Was it Chad?
Right, Chad,
on my Facebook. On Facebook,
yeah.
I was like, I remember I interviewed him. You know, so I know the people are appreciative to know that somebody supports them when the system didn't.
But even if the people are not appreciative, you know, everything we do it for God, you know, because we learned that, you know, people not going to always get it. You know, they're not going to always get an act of God or what we doing. So we just let our good deeds do the work, you know, and hope Allah show us blessing for and favor for everything that we doing.
Amen. He said, I hope Allah. I love it. I love God. We're going to go to a break pretty soon. I'm going to put you on the spot. Did you bring me a T-shirt?
We're gonna have to get you a T-shirt. We definitely gonna have to get you a T-shirt.
I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just saying that.
We definitely gonna actually be able to give it to her.
I like all the logos and things that you have. You know,
Thank
you wearing
I really
that.
Appreciate it.
You wearing the Innocent Maintain hat today, so it looks
definitely.
good.
We definitely wearing that hat.
The crown.
Yeah, wearing that crown.
Well, we're going to talk about some people that you brought in today, or who's coming in. If you don't mind, I'd like you to kind of throw their names out here. We're going to go to break first in about 2 minutes or so. But when we come back, we'll talk about some of the people that you brought with you, or that who may be falling through.
Okay.
And you know how they're bringing what they're bringing in to the table as far as, you know, what brought them here today.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to, as we go further into the show, we're going to talk about what's coming up next and who's all involved and what's going on with Innocent Maintain next. Is that cool?
That's absolutely cool.
Okay, well, we going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back more. We're Wake 'em Up Wednesday. It's Wake 'em Up Wednesday. We're here to wake up the world. I was going to say
Wake
something
'em
else.
Up Wednesday, y'all.
Yeah, I was going to say, wake your ass up. That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
wake
them up. Wake them up.
Exactly.
Wake 'em up.
We'll be right back more with my guy, Aaron Salter, and Innocence Maintain. My Innocence Maintain. And we'll throw out your social media pages as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you.
stand by, and you're hot.
WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program, celebrating families supporting the arts. Your family could be chosen to have their own radio show during the WHPR Media Arts Program. Families will be coached by our WHPR broadcast professionals to produce and execute their own radio show. Pick up your application today at WHPR TV, 160 Victor, Highland Park, Michigan. For more information, 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program. This program is made possible by WHPR, the Herb Family Foundation, the Community Heart Regranting Program, Art Ops, and the Highland Park Business Association.
Be part of the biggest citywide community service day in the nation, right here in Detroit. The 15th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, Saturday, August 7th, and neighborhoods all over the city. Be part of the Stay Safe, Creating Your Space campaign. Register your church, community group, or block club today. Have your volunteers vaccinated and wear face masks. Host small outside events, such as school supply giveaways and small beautification projects. Register at www.arisedetroit.org or phone 313-921-1955.
Here's one more reason to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It's your shot to win. Anyone 18 years or older in Michigan vaccinated between December 1st, 2020 and July 30th, 2021 is now eligible to win millions in cash prizes, including million-dollar jackpots and $50,000 daily prizes. And vaccinated students could win thousands in college scholarships. For eligibility details and to enter, go to mishottowin.com.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you recommend the vaccine?
Because I know these vaccines save lives and offer protection.
And by getting the vaccine, you're also protecting others.
Vaccination is going to be the only way we're going to get out of this pandemic.
Is the vaccine safe?
My personal and professional opinion, based on facts and science, is that this vaccine is safe.
Otherwise, I would not have taken it myself.
And I hope that you'll be vaccinated too.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available.
You can pay online by visiting the Wayne County Treasurer's Office website. Paying online is easy and convenient.
You can also download the mobile app and pay with your smartphone.
You can pay at one of 70 kiosks located throughout Wayne County.
And yes, you can always still send in your payments using the U.S. Postal Service.
If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. Your health and safety is very important to us. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
All right, welcome back. It's Wake 'em Up Wednesday. I am Rene, stepping out on faith, and it is time to wake you ways up today. That's right. I'm here with Innocent Maintain, my Innocence Maintain, and it's such a joy when I have Aaron Salter from Innocent Maintain in the building. When I have the entire crew here, it's such a joy. They're very pleasant and very, very, very direct. That I can appreciate because we need the genuineness, the realness out here, and I know I can get it from. So again, without further ado, Mr. Aaron Salter, welcome back.
How you doing? How you doing?
I am well. I'm well. So I like you to. We left off with you telling us. I want you to talk about some of the people you brought in today, and maybe introduce and let us know what's going on with them. Can you do that for me?
Okay, how you doing today? My name is Aaron Salter, Executive Director of Innocent Maintain Housing Assistance Program. And I want to introduce Mr. Dwight Harris, excuse me. I want to introduce Mr. Dwight Harris. This my guy from day one. This brother helped me out. and helped me to reacclimate and get adjusted to everything that I'm doing right now. So this brother is a huge part of everything that we're able to do with Innocence Maintain, and I just love him, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself because he really don't need an introduction. Thank you.
All right.
How you doing?
We good. Good to see you again.
I'm glad to be here today.
And we're glad to have you. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
What you doing with yourself?
Well, I'm doing a lot of advocacy.
Okay.
Consulting work, working with prison reform, doing a lot of working with guys in prison, trying to help them come home. Not just wrongful convictions, but a lot of different things from juvenile life or trying to get the good time bill passed. A lot of legislation with a lot of the other grassroots organizations that have uprooted within the last 2 years. As you can see, prison reform is taking the lead across this country with a lot of the systemic errors that has occurred in our justice system. So there's so many different platforms we could talk about, and whatever the platform is, but Icon 10, which is an organization that I created along with a lot of other brothers coming from prison, is the platform that helped Ann Salter, which was me being the advocate with him and creating Innocent Maintain. Innocent Maintain was born out of Ann Salter's mouth. As we talked about what he was going to do when he came home as the advocate, we talked about it and we manifested everything that he wanted to do. Today we're 2 years plus into that.
So
understanding as we were growing, we understood that there were so many things that we involved ourselves in, doing engagements in neighborhoods and different programming. We come to find that Innocent Maintains makes more sense being a housing program, because housing was the main
key factors, one of the major,
one of the bridges that were broke when it comes from people coming from prison, especially those who were wrongfully convicted. Being wrongfully convicted, I think what this 2 years are really engaging and talking about it and working with a lot of the exonerees, what I understand that's pivotal in their adjustment is their housing. That's one of the number one issues that a lot of the exonerees had when they came home. Personal issues were housing, where people will use housing as a metric to see if they can get money from the exonerees. Not
almost like foster children.
Right, not understanding that exonerees were already going through a lot of trauma themselves and having to go through the trauma in these houses. And these are personal issues that I'm in tune with, because it makes their mental state more unstable. And then
if it wasn't a problem, it couldn't cause a problem.
And then the adjustment becomes a problem personally with them. And then it becomes what resource do they refer or do they point to get that type of help personally, because it's nobody else's issue but theirs. Where Innocent Maintain had came in, that understanding that there's a lot of resources that were needed with the exonerees, being that their finances were up top. How do we engage the exonerees? By looking at what Mr. Salters went through, coming home with nothing, having to stay at different houses and getting put, all kind of things that he went through that a lot of the other exonerees are going through that nobody else know. So Innocent Maintain has stepped in now with housing and all those little things that guys may need at home or in their life coming home with this money and needing help. They have a guy that came through it the same way they did and is actually being successful at adjusting.
That's right. I'm sorry, I got to give it up.
Thank you.
You know, if I was on the board, I'd done that. You know, so
Yeah.
my hands, I gotta. That was good. I like it, and I've received that, and I'm sure our viewers receive that as well. And you always have a way with words, Mr. Harris. I want to say that from day one. Good job with that, for sure. And you totally agree?
I definitely agree. Like he right here for a reason, man. He always been right here for a reason.
I
so.
believe that. I see it.
Yeah.
Join
I
that
met him
trip.
in prison though. A lot of people think like we just clicked up out here.
Yeah.
Like no, he came in prison with a religious organization, and they just gave us all that spirit that we needed. You know what I mean? And then we need more of that because that same spirit is what got me out here like on fire and doing stuff from day one. Like Innocent Maintain is like with me. So I've been out here 3 years on August the 15th. So Innocent Maintain been running for 3 years out here. You know,
From day
so
one.
From day one,
you hit
we've been out here
ground
doing
running
it.
with it.
Yes, ma'am.
And you had plenty of support. Did you want to talk about any of the support besides Mr. Harris with
I
Icon
get it.
10? Besides Icon 10, which is big.
It's huge.
It
Like
is.
it's huge that anybody could even put their own needs aside and help somebody
That's
else.
right. That's right. And
Like,
that's the godly
humanity.
thing to do.
Like that's what this world missing right now is real humanity, though.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so deep. I love that.
So what Innocent Maintain, the whole concept was to maintain your innocence.
That's right.
Mr. Salters had maintained his innocence. Anybody that had came home from a wrongful conviction had maintained their innocence. One of the things that a lot of people don't understand about wrongful convictions is that their innocence has to be maintained. Where there are men and women in prison that didn't maintain their innocence.
Right. So they may not did that crime.
And they are actually innocent, though. You understand?
Right.
So with Innocent Maintain, we're exemplifying that you must maintain your innocence. This is a personal a personal note from us to anybody that's following Innocent Maintain. And not only that, Innocent Maintain had touched the lives of a lot of people. We started passing out food.
I remember that.
So passing out food allowed us to engage the community from meeting Warren Evans when he came back and when he was running for office and winning, to a lot of the other city officials and county officials and state officials, and a lot of the radio hosts that we sat down and talked with about advocating about wrongful convictions when we had no money. We still didn't have no money. We still don't have no money.
That's okay.
But we are still getting the work done.
That's right.
One of the things I think a lot of people need to understand is that you will hear a lot of the mumbles about those who have come on the wrongfully convicted. But what a lot of people need to understand, if it was you, what would you want us to do?
Say it again.
If you come home from doing 20, 15, 16, 20, 30, 40 years of your life for something you didn't do, such as coming out your house, going to the store, and by the time you got home, you got picked up, and somebody down the street said, I thought it was him.
I thought it was him.
Then you gone for the rest of your life for 30 years. But when you come back to society, society holds you still accountable. As you shouldn't have been walking down the street, you should have had something to do. No, that's not how that go.
That's right.
The
And they
child
just
was
like
walking
that.
down the street to the store, and by the time he came back, he went to prison for 30 years. And now that he's home, society don't want to accept him because of a lot of the other issues that's going on in society. Well, we got to remember that prison is a part of this society, whether you want it to be or not, because those people in prison are coming to live next door to you. So we have to provide some type of resource for guys coming home like that. Not only that, these guys are millionaires, potential millionaires.
That's right.
They can help the city. They can help the county. It's the way that the city, the county, the state engages them, understanding where they came from and what they went through. A lot of those men are suffering from a lot of mental illnesses.
I can believe that.
That refuse to deal with them, such as society in itself. Mental illnesses is a big issue now.
It is a big issue.
Extreme. It's a huge issue.
It's always been an issue. You know, it's just that people are finally starting to talk about it and bring it out. But it's always been an issue. It's just been covered.
So I think with this, we have an award ceremony coming up.
We're going to talk about that when we come back. We're going to go to break. It's top of the hour. I got Innocent Maintain, My Innocent Maintain. We'll be right back. And Icon 10. We'll be right back.
I'm Attorney Carl Collins III. I'm Attorney Carl Collins III. Hello, I'm Attorney Carl Collins III. If you've been injured and you need help, make the best call on your worst day. Call me at 855-CAR-HIT-YOU. That's 855-CAR-HIT-YOU.
This is K-Mac with K-Mac Transportation. Download the Boom app.
The Boom app is available on all iPhones and Androids. We operate 24/7, a better transportation service in the metropolitan Detroit area. Give the Boom app a try today. For more information about Boom, call 313-765-6245. 313-765-6245.
This is K-Mac, and I want to thank the community for downloading the Boom app.
313-765-6245.
Hi, excuse me, do you have anything for payment?
Straight down that aisle there.
All right, thank you.
Young lady, this here's what you need.
Ringmaster?
Ringmaster rubbing oil.
How does it work?
By promoting circulation since 1950. Massage it in for best results.
Ringmaster took care of my back pain.
Ringmaster got rid of my knee pain, too.
Wow, it sounds like I'm late to the party. I'll take one.
Find Ringmaster at CVS, Davis Drugs, and other fine stores.
Be part of the biggest citywide community service day in the nation, right here in Detroit. The 15th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, Saturday, August 7th, and neighborhoods all over the city. Be part of the Stay Safe, Creating Your Space campaign. Register your church, community group, or block club today. Have your volunteers vaccinated and wear face masks. Host small outside events, such as school supply giveaways and small beautification projects. Register at www.arisedetroit.org or phone 313-921-1955.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com. With the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now, time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
3, 2, 1. Stand by, and you're hot.
WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program, celebrating families supporting the arts. Your family could be chosen to have their own radio show during the WHPR Media Arts Program. Families will be coached by our WHPR broadcast professionals to produce and execute their own radio show. Pick up your application today at WHPR TV, 160 Victor, Highland Park, Michigan. For more information, 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program. This program is made possible by WHPR, the Herb Family Foundation, the Community Heart Regranting Program, Art Ops, and the Highland Park Business Association.
Here's one more reason to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It's your shot to win. Anyone 18 years or older in Michigan vaccinated between December 1st, 2020 and July 30th, 2021 is now eligible to win millions in cash prizes, including $1 million jackpots and $50,000 daily prizes. And vaccinated students could win thousands in college scholarships. For eligibility details and to enter, go to mishottowin.com.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
All right, welcome back. This is Wake 'em Up Wednesday. We're in a different studio today. I got the city. It's got to be the Ambassador Bridge behind me. It's got to be Detroit. Come on now. We're coming to you live from WHPR, WHPS 15.2, Comcast 90, also in Detroit. It's Wake 'em Up Wednesday. I'm Rene, stepping out on faith. In the building today, I have my innocent maintained, Mr. Aaron Salter, and visiting also as Icon 10, Mr. Dwight Harris. Welcome back, brothers.
Welcome back. Thanks.
And we're talking about how Innocent Maintain got started. This is anniversary.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the anniversary.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. You said August 15th.
Yes, ma'am. It's our 3rd annual.
And you guys have been going strong since then. These is teammates here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they came home. They were around each other, incarcerated. They had the spirit. If you check back in the last part of the show, how the spirit brought them together to know that they have to do better and make a change for those that's coming behind them. Because believe you me, there's those that's coming behind them. And you guys been making a difference ever since I met you. From day one.
Thank you so much.
From day one, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Also, so much of a difference where I had a phone call today from my daughter who knew somebody that was just home from being incarcerated and needed some help. And she called me, Mom, and not a friend, somebody on Facebook she know, not her. People feel Facebook friends are their friends, you know. But she was like, he was on Facebook saying he just got out and he didn't have where to go, what to do, nothing. So, of course, I had to ask a couple things because it's between which one I was going to send her to, you know, which number I was going to give. Although my point is, I knew people that had the resources to help this young man.
Absolutely.
And that was a big deal. That is a big deal to me. And I'm thankful to know people with resources to help people that's coming home that need it, because it's hard. I could never imagine being locked up or incarcerated for so many years. It take a mental stabilization. It has to continue to move on and grow and be strong, you know. So for you guys to stand up and say, we took it, we did this, we went through it, and we know what you're going through, and we're here to help you. That's what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's absolutely what we're going through. And we got this program with Innocence Maintained. We starting a Fresh Start program where we can actually put these guys in home fresh out of prison. Mm-hmm. I just got a house. The house that we had is Aunt Bobby's house. Just got finished.
Tell us about Aunt Bobby's house.
So Aunt Bobby house, if anybody follow my story or they look at innocentmaintain.org, you will see a detailed description of Aunt Bobby's house. And what it's basically saying is that I named the house after my grandmother. She was like the village matriarch. And she took in a lot of my family from Philadelphia. She took in a lot of family from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Wow.
And everywhere. And she just helped them to structure independence. You know, and I just adopted this same measure on how to help people. Just the same measure.
It's in your blood. Your DNA.
It's definitely in my blood on how to, get people on their feet. You know, because I'm the type of person where I like being independent, and I want everybody around me to be independent. And it's just the way it is, though.
It's got to be the God in you, the God in you also with your DNA, because you guys, you're not home, bitter. Forget them people, the world, everybody. I need to look out for me. I need to do me, get me together. This was my years taken from me. But you're not. You're not saying that. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're not, forget the world. You're still reaching out. You're still reaching back to pull those. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Up front. You still reaching to pull them up, or reaching down. Not to look down, just to pull them up, because if they think they are down, that's a big deal. It's a big deal. And it's not many people out here like that. It's not many people that love people or love the spirit enough to share that. So
it has to be a passion.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. It has to be a passion.
And so having a passion means you work with no money.
That's right. You step out on faith
for no money. There's no time for the work. You have all the time for the work. And so those people are normally burnt out.
Yeah, it's easy to be.
Because they get no help. And so when you find people that's still with it after 3 years.
That's right.
After 3 years.
And celebrating after 3 years.
Then you can see the hard work, because you see them struggling to get to the top, to try to sustain themselves with resources and work, to find that a lot of people say they're going to help, but don't.
Right.
Where we ran into a lot of people that was shiesty. And
just trying to get something.
To find out later that they wanted to do what we were doing. And so what's common amongst the Asiatic community is that when one person seemed to have gotten up, instead of the person trying to get up with them, they grab them to pull them down with words, actions, and deeds.
That's that they say call it crab in the bucket.
And so
the barrel.
It's so sad that we have to use that dialogue in the work.
Right.
But these are the things that we ran into. And Mr. Salters ran into a lot of that. We run into a lot of duplicate work that we're doing. That we were testing out as we go to find that the people we knew that can work with us are now working for themselves. And so what happens is now we were more fortified with an understanding what it is we needed to do based on working with the people we work with. See, so our people, you, is the one that dictates the action of where people go in the community. You are the one that make it a success. Being that we know that if we don't support it, even though we don't agree with it, then you are a part of the downfall or the ruin of an idea that may have came from a person's passion. See, people's passions are not understood by common people. The passion is felt, the impact, because the problem is never identified. The visionary identified the problem, and when he brought the antidote, just like COVID, nobody wants it. We all doubting for history reasons, all kind of reasons. But the point is that the research shows that it's needed and that it need to be done.
Right.
And so now it comes to our critical thinking in our community. And what decision do we make? And which way do we go to make it better for our people? And the only way to do that is to get rid of being so judgmental about things.
So I was
Judgments is what caused the wrongful convictions.
Right.
But those quick judgments were wrong. And it cost our society. It costs our community millions, and it's gonna cost our community millions and millions of dollars because it's systemic. It's like it's just interwoven in the justice system to deal with people unfairly and wrongfully. And so we have to correct that. and I would like to say that it's being corrected.
So
I
what
want
do you
to
do
I
when
wanna
you get those
honest.
peoples?
Here it go. I want to honor Kim Worthy.
Okay.
I want to honor Kim Worthy. I want to honor Wayne County for all the things they do. Yeah, they made the convictions, but they also correcting them now.
Speedy
They are.
reparation, Speedy
Kim
reparation.
Worthy was the first
She was.
prosecutor in this country
Mhm.
to take up the wrongful conviction, and
they fought her.
And she talked about it when she didn't believe it. Like a lot of people didn't believe, like me. I've been to prison. I'm not wrongfully convicted.
We know.
I
you
did
told
some
us.
stuff,
you
right?
You did your stuff.
Okay.
You told us that.
But when I was in prison, he told me he ain't do it. I didn't believe it. Me neither. Because in prison, we don't
Everybody
believe
did it.
Everybody did it.
That's why you're there.
Even the guys that's in there. So think about the guys that were lied on. The higher percentage of wrongful conviction were rape cases. Do you know what they go through in prison when you come to prison for rape?
I don't. And you don't have to tell us.
See? And so
we got a guy here that actually been to prison for rape, and he was exonerated. So if anybody want to know, we can hook it up where you can call him, or we can actually figure that out, because we don't have to guess. Like, we got facts, we got statistics out here for real people. Look at the national exoneree page,
And that's under. We can go online and look at that.
You can absolutely go on
Under
there.
National Exoneree page.
Facebook.
Right.
Online.
Just Google it. Google it.
National
page of
Exoneree
exonerations.
page.
Yeah.
Give me the website.
My website is innocentmaintain.org. Anything that you need will come from innocentmaintain.org. Please follow us. That's our main website. We updating it with the event page for 2021. Come celebrate with us. We also honoring not only these guys that's been exonerated. Like, it's been like a numerous, like a lot of people coming with wrongful convictions, and their convictions might not add it up. Everybody can't prove their innocence. Everybody didn't have a private investigator. I didn't have a private investigator, and for a minute it looked like I couldn't prove my allegations without a private investigator. So we not just standing by and letting people get exonerated, people get wrongful convictions, and just allowing stuff to go unanswered. Like, those people, them officers that cut the corners and did what they did, like, that's still a wrongful conviction. Like, that's still somebody going to prison for something they didn't do.
That's right.
Like, you can't lie, falsify documents, evidence, and plant all that on somebody and then say, oh, he did it, and this evidence right here. No, that's innocence. Innocent until proven guilty.
That's
you know what I mean? You can't break the law to lock a guy up or put a guy in prison, though. That's not right at all. And we honoring all people of wrongful convictions and exonerations alike. Because we all fighting. Like, we all fought to get out of that prison. I know that for a fact they done squoze guys off and made them take pleas just to let them come home. Like, that's not justice right there. That's all about money right there. And it is what it is, but we support y'all however we can. We looking out for the people that don't got nobody. Like, a lot of exonerees didn't have anybody, so that's why we're here supporting them.
I interviewed Kim Worthy. Yeah. And she said her own office, prosecutor office, gave her backlash.
Yeah.
About exonerees. Yeah. And one lady, Caucasian lady, stuck by her side. I can't think of her name right now. Y'all might know her name. I don't have it. Little lady stuck by her side, but I interviewed the both of them, and she had to fight. She had to fight to fight.
Yeah.
And I don't know if God touched her or what have you. She didn't say, but she woke up one day and realized that everybody is not guilty, even though she's a prosecutor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big deal. She said she had a lot of battles and hurdles to go up against,
right?
And she stood strong in them, and that was a good thing to honor her. That was a good suggestion. So we appreciate that.
One of the things
I do.
So, and this for everybody. I try to speak to everybody, because a lot of times the streets don't hear politics.
Right.
The streets need to hear politics. Prison is the streets.
Dig that.
We all went to prison. He went wrongfully. but he had to involve himself in the streets, in prison, to come home to adjust back to a normal life, like right now.
Right.
So I say that to say that we have to understand what people go through when you go through the justice system, where when you think about wrongful convictions, one of the things I want people to think about, when you think about the statistic of people, which is black, Asiatics in this country, and they are whites as well. There's a lot of people wrongfully convicted.
Right.
But when you look at those wrongful convictions, look at the judges, look at the people who judge, and the high percentage of the judges were black. I say that to say that it starts in the community and how we look at the justice system. Now, when you look at prosecutors, we always look at them as bad people. But when you look at a society, you need somebody to hold the community accountable. So you can say that you don't want it, but when you find yourself in trouble, you always call on accountability. So Kim Worthy is accountability. She's done so many beautiful things on the bench. She's done some things that the community didn't like.
Yeah.
And holding somebody accountable for something that they didn't do.
And that's what she does.
So the question was, who liked the person that holds them accountable?
Nobody.
But why wouldn't you want somebody to be the prosecutor for you that you know, as opposed to somebody coming from somewhere else that's going to hold you and yours accountable that you don't even know? So why would we put somebody there that we don't even know just because we don't like something she did? But look what she doing now, though.
That's right. And she ain't stopping. She ain't stopping.
And all I could say is, in 3 years since I've been home, like the conviction at Wayne County and Conviction Integrity Unit has let out at least 30 guys.
Yep.
Now, before I came home, like that was unheard of.
Yep.
They was closing the doors on guys' appeal. They was procedurally defaulting guys' appeal for not following timelines and everything. Like, they always look for a reason to close the door on us. Like, they actually opened the door up. Yep. So they got my loyalty and Innocence Maintained loyalty forever.
Yes. And that was another thing before, is that we were talking, and that we're supporting Wayne County.
Okay.
And whatever they're doing, we're looking for Wayne County to help us as well.
Right.
I'm talking about we particularly pointing at Wayne County.
Right.
Everything that got to do with Wayne County, we're supporting. Kim Worthy, Alicia Bell, all the commissioners, whatever it is.
Warren Evans, we definitely support that brother.
This is where we're at.
Definitely support
for whatever it is we can do. We want them to reach to us for whatever it is that we can help with. We just want you to know that we're here and we're supporting Wayne County.
Okay, and on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You guys heard that.
Got a surprise when we come back, y'all.
We'll be back.
Stand by, and you're hot.
WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program, celebrating families supporting the arts. Your family could be chosen to have their own radio show during the WHPR Media Arts Program. Families will be coached by our WHPR broadcast professionals to produce and execute their own radio show. Pick up your application today at WHPR TV, 160 Victor, Highland Park, Michigan. For more information, 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program. This program is made possible by WHPR, the Herb Family Foundation, the Community Heart Regranting Program, Art Ops, and the Highland Park Business Association.
This is K-Mac with K-Mac Transportation. Download the Boom app. The Boom app is available on all iPhones and Androids. We operate 24/7, a better transportation service in the metropolitan Detroit area. Give the Boom app a try today. For more information about Boom, call 313-765-6245. 313-765-6245.
This is K-Mac, and I want to thank the community for downloading the Boom app.
313-765-6245.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Here's one more reason to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It's your shot to win. Anyone 18 years or older in Michigan vaccinated between December 1st, 2020 and July 30th, 2021 is now eligible to win millions in cash prizes, including million-dollar jackpots and $50,000 daily prizes. And vaccinated students could win thousands in college scholarships. For eligibility details and to enter, go to mishottowin.com.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
All right, welcome back to Wake 'em Up Wednesday. I'm Rene, stepping out on faith. We're here to wake your ass up. You hear me? We're talking about some things today to keep you motivated and uplifted, and spiritually, mentally, and physically even. Today in the building is Innocent Maintained, Mr. Aaron Salter, and he has brought the entire crew. Icon 10 is in the building, some of the fellas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And who we have right here, Aaron?
We have Keontae Roberts. We actually been running like a test pilot program at the Innocent Maintain Ain't Bobby's house, because I created this program called the Fresh Start Program.
Okay.
And it's basically like for exonerees to be able to house exonerees right out of prison. Because, you know, I don't believe in wasting time. So all the time we was going through COVID, and all the time that I've been repairing this house, fixing these little minor fixes for inspection causes and everything, so we can be government, you know, contracted. So we don't have to work so hard, and we can be able to work with the government to house these guys and do exactly what we need to do and make these guys successful men. You know, and there's no room for error. There's no room for error. We got real human lives at stake, and you know we want to treat them with the best humanity that we know how to treat them. But I know everybody hear me talking, so that's why I brought the young man here so that he can actually speak and, you know, testify for himself. You know, thank y'all.
Oh yeah, how everybody out there doing? I'm Keontae Roberts, and I'm in the Fresh Start program. It's a pilot program we testing out, and it's definitely a good program. And I believe in the program because definitely housing is everything. It's foundation.
Yes.
And without foundations, you can't build. Or if
You
you
gotta
do
lay your
build,
head
yeah.
peacefully. You gotta be able to lay your head so you can wake up feeling well to
Oh
work
yeah,
the
definitely
next day.
because you can't focus if you got pressure on you. Where like, oh, where I'm gonna sleep at night.
Who behind me? Who watching me? You know, right?
Yeah,
Can I
and-
close my eyes?
Exactly. And when you out there like that and you going through that, it's more era for you not to be thinking straight. You know, you get to thinking like, well, hey, I need somewhere to lay at night. I don't got a job. I don't have no money. So what I'm gonna do?
So
I'm
you
looking
was
for
part of the
a
program?
purse to snatch or anything.
That starts something that back to Mr. Harris said you got to maintain your innocence, and that's what it is, right? You're part of the program, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a part of the program and the innocence movement. Yeah, definitely. So, and I believe in the program, and like I said, it hit close to me because you know I didn't been in the system, so I know how it is. You know, I done been to foster care. You know, I didn't grew up without having nobody, and you know, it's hard. You know, when you feel like you all alone and nobody got your back and it's dark, and when it get dark, you know, dark things happen. So when you got the light, you know, and like I said, it's bridging the gap. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on right now, and especially on the black man as it is. It's like, you know, when your own community don't then turn their back on you, and you don't have no friends, no family, and like I say, it's easy to, you know, go dark. You know, you just be like, you just don't care. You be like, don't nobody care. Nobody is no love, and you know, you just start getting angry, and then that anger turn into like a disease, and it just eat at you and eat at you. But if you got that pressure off you, you know, with the Fresh Start program, you know, you got a housing, so you don't have to worry about where I'm gonna sleep at night. So now you can focus on what you need to be doing. Like, okay, I can go to work, I can get a job. I can go out here and make some money because I don't have to worry about, how I'm gonna pay my rent, or especially right now when I'm just coming home and I don't have anything. You know, they want you to just come home and just expect for you to have everything when I just came from nothing.
And honestly, you may not want to, you know, not saying you don't want to go to your family and all, but you've been gone, Max, how long you were gone?
Oh, me, I was gone for like 2.5 years.
So even at
but
2.5
he wasn't
years,
exonerated.
okay.
I want to make sure everybody know that
Yeah.
he's not an exoneree. He's just a young man that, you know, was helping us work on the house and everything. And we took a liking to this brother.
came out
and
on
he
the
is
right
part
path.
of the family, absolutely, 100%. And he's going through the program, working the program. We working the chinks out the armor. And we just making it a solid program so we can lift these guys up and gain their independence, because we got a lot of guys that owe child support. And I just literally seen like a guy that got awarded basically like 120,000 for his compensation under WICA, have to pay 90,000 in child support.
Took it all.
I don't know how a guy gonna be able to get on his feet after being wrongfully convicted like that, other than, you know, coming to our program and allowing us to help them with housing and alleviating some of that stress up off of them with our resources and our shelter.
Yes. So that's good. So we're not just assisting exonerees. We're helping all reformed or that comes home, or most.
No, we are specifically for exonerees, but with our Fresh Start program, and what this is we actually help guys coming from home. We put them in a exoneree home, and then we transition them out onto Section 8 into their own home, so that they could, you know, adjust on their own, and then they could welcome their family in with them, and it's not such a situation like you living off your family, or you know, a thing like that, person rushing you to get out there. We actually allowing you to get on your own 2 feet, and we helping you by holding your hand all the way until you do get on your 2 feet.
And that's what I was saying, and when I started off about, you may not want to go stay with your family after so amount of many years, because one, you just need peace of mind to adjust, to reacclimate, basically. And sometimes that peace of mind need to just be with you and either like-minded people that's around you, or just you and God, you know, to get on that right path, that right track. So I think it's great what you're doing, and I don't want you to stop. And then how many Auntie Bobby houses is it gonna be? Is it any more coming?
Oh my God! Only God knows. I done learned to stop saying what I'm gonna do so much, and just say God willing, baby. If God will, and that's the direction that He want me in, of course I'm following Him, though. You know.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna do? Let's start off talking about real quick what's coming up. and then we're gonna go to commercial break and make some switches and changes, and then we'll go on from there. Is that cool? Because coming up is a big event coming up, right?
Absolutely. We got the Zhonery Award ceremony. Definitely. And this is a big honor. You know, anytime you get to honor men that been through like something that these guys actually had to endure while in prison. Like, I know what they've been through from
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
being forced to go out and cut the yard and, you know, do all that type of stuff and be around people they don't want to be around. They talk to you real disrespectful and everything. So we just going to end this on a positive note and just say that we are better and not bitter.
Definitely. Better, not bitter.
Better, not bitter.
Better,
baby,
not bitter.
all the time.
Keontae, is everything is in divine order for you? It's working out well?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been working out well, like I said, because, you know, I have more time to focus on the stuff that I need to be focusing on, you know, like working, trying to get my license back, you know, spending time with my family and just, you know, trying to, you know, readjust, you know, because it's hard, you know, when you coming from, you know, that place, it's dark in there, you know, it's like, you know, you gotta do things you don't want to do, you know, because like you say, it's the streets in there, so.
Is it?
It's a whole nother world.
I don't know. This one I wanted to ask you: Did the program find you, or did you find it?
I guess we found each other.
Okay.
That's it.
What about people that, like the mothers that's watching and their sons, and they're like, my son need this, he just getting home, or something of that nature. Where can they go? What can they do?
Or they definitely can contact us on my Innocence Maintained Facebook page. You can go to innocentmaintained.org and you can contact us because we really a community program and we try to help in any way that we can. Like, we got landscaping companies, we got a lot of people that partnered up with us just to make sure that, you know, if the state or whoever that's supposed to help these guys not helping these guys, that they able to afford their way of life and not have to be so dependent on what the government going to give them. So, you know, we want independence, y'all.
Are you getting any backlash because you're helping out with the independence for the people? I'm not calling out any names or anything, but no one's saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this or nothing.
No, I never get any backlash about housing people. Like, that's one thing you're not going to never get any backlash about housing people. That's good people that really need shelter over their head, that's not had to sleep in the cold or in their cars, or even just the guys that just don't want to be in uncomfortable situations. Like, you know, that's more than anything. Like, you're supposed to be comfortable when you at home. So we trying to make it where people can be at peace with themselves and start fighting them real demons, you know, that this world putting out there for them, you know.
I had got a chance to interview one or two of the designeries, I think that was recently home from Inkster. I can't think of the young man's name, but they were on the news and all as well. And I thought, you know, it was great. Kim Worthy came in with them, but of course the first people I thought of was you know, because Aaron Salter. Is Aaron Salter coming? You know, that's what I asked him because I know if they innocent and they're exonerees, I'm expecting Innocent Maintained to be standing behind them or alongside of them.
And we definitely are. It's just that Innocent Maintained, y'all, cannot be everywhere. We trying to get to the point, you know, where we can be everywhere. Yes. But until we get to that point, we just gonna have to, you know, be real constructive with our time and try to fill these holes where people really need the help at the most.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about if you're hiring folks or what's going on with that or anything
of
that nature.
I definitely need a personal assistant.
Well, we'll be back. We're gonna take a break, and you guys heard them. So they're putting jobs out here, getting people together, houses. innocentmaintained.org. Aaron Salter. We'll be right back.
2, 1. Stand by, and you're hot.
WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program, celebrating families supporting the arts. Your family could be chosen to have their own radio show during the WHPR Media Arts Program. Families will be coached by our WHPR broadcast professionals to produce and execute their own radio show. Pick up your application today at WHPR TV, 160 Victor, Highland Park, Michigan. For more information, 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program. This program is made possible by WHPR, the Herb Family Foundation, the Community Heart Regranting Program, Art Ops, and the Highland Park Business Association.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
This is K-Mac with K-Mac Transportation. Download the Boom app.
The Boom app is available on all iPhones and Androids. We operate 24/7, a better transportation service in the metropolitan Detroit area. Give the Boom app a try today. For more information about Boom, call 313-765-6245. 313-765-6245.
This is K-Mac, and I want to thank the community for downloading the Boom app.
313-765-6245.
Be part of the biggest citywide community service day in the nation, right here in Detroit. The 15th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, Saturday, August 7th, and neighborhoods all over the city. Be part of the Stay Safe, Creating Your Space campaign. Register your church, community group, or block club today. Have your volunteers vaccinated and wear face masks. Host small outside events, such as school supply giveaways and small beautification projects. Register at www.arisedetroit.org or phone 313-921-1955.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you recommend the vaccine?
Because I know these vaccines save lives and offer protection.
And by getting the vaccine, you're also protecting others.
Vaccination is going to be the only way we're going to get out of this pandemic.
Is the vaccine safe?
My personal and professional opinion, based on facts and science, is that this vaccine is safe.
Otherwise, I would not have taken it myself.
And I hope that you'll be vaccinated too.
Welcome back to Rene Stepping Out on Faith, Wake 'em Up Wednesday. We are here to wake you up today, let you know what's going on. In the building is Innocent Maintain with Aaron Salter, and also Icon 10, Dwight Harris is part of the team as well. The entire crew is here. Well, no, not the entire crew, but a lot of them are here today, and I'm glad. Keontae is in the building. Hey, Keontae.
Hey, what's going on? How everybody
Not
doing?
too much, not too much. Over here, you guys know he's no stranger here, Mr. Dwight Harris from Icon 10. What's up, Dwight? Welcome back.
How you doing?
I'm fine. It's good to see you back
On the
in.
show with Rene.
Huh?
I'm talking with Rene.
Yeah, and you stay busy too. You stay busy. I'm glad to see that Icon 10 is still going strong.
Yes.
And I'm glad to see that you guys are, you and Innocent Maintain, Icon 10 and Innocent Maintain are still joined at the hip.
Yeah.
You know, that's a blessing.
Still working.
And I would like to talk about the things that's coming up next with Innocent Maintain and Icon 10, because this is the anniversary, 3 years strong in this business, right?
3 years strong. We had our first award ceremony was 3 years ago. 1 year after Aaron Salter was released. We had a award ceremony to honor all those that were intricate in working, helping Aaron Salter.
Okay.
As well as helping people in the wrongful conviction community. And so Aaron Salter and I came up with that idea, which was good. He came up with the awards itself and put people's names on it and, you know, special graffiti on there. And so that was good. And so this award show is similar. I think we're stretching out a little bit more in terms of those people that are that helps with the wrongful conviction in ways that people may not know.
Right, behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes, and so this way, the honored people need to be honored for what they do. We can't praise them, but we need to give the highest of honors to those people that spend time to help somebody that said they didn't do it when most people believe they did do it.
Yeah.
So those people that can spend their time, whether working or free charity work, and spend their trying to help somebody that they don't even know, to help prove that they didn't do something that a whole bunch of people said they did. Those people should be honored for that.
Because they fought with the person. Because there was a fight.
Yeah.
They jumped in this battle. I'm going to fight with you.
And that they believed it. Like when you think about what lawyers and what people do, what the mothers do, what the brothers, people that support people that were wrongfully convicted. And so when you look at those people that do that, you want to ask them, what did they go through? For one, they spent their money. They spent a lot of time.
And time is valuable.
And so money and time bring stress. Whether you trying to get somebody out of prison, whether you trying to buy your kid a car, whether you trying to
pay a bill, that light bill, whatever it is.
Send your children to college.
Yeah.
Money and time bring on stress. And so those are the stresses that people go through to help people get out of prison. But one of the things that we want people to understand is that the mothers, the people that were directly connected, a lot of times we don't honor them enough. But those are the people that spent their money, worked overtime, 2 or 3 jobs to try to help their child, brother, sister, whoever get out of prison, because they didn't believe that they did it, where a whole bunch of other people did. And like I said, a high percentage of people who go to prison wrongfully convicted go for rapes. And it's hard to convince somebody that you didn't do something when you got somebody up there saying you did it because the police told them to point at them. And so we'll honor them August 15th. And you'll have to call or contact the show to get in contact with Innocent Maintain, or go to innocentmaintain.org, and you can get the number and contact us and to find out where that location is going to be.
Because this is a black tie affair.
It's a black tie affair.
And gown.
And if you want tickets or whatever, you need to contact us through innocentmaintain.org. We also,
because it's just not everybody invited. It's not an open door thing.
No, it's it's
a ceremony.
It's a ceremony, and the Innocent just the Innocent Project and those people involved. I went to a gala in Atlanta.
Okay.
Just to see all the people involved. You got actors, you got all kind of people involved in this. And so when you look at wrongful conviction, it's not just people supporting it that don't have no money. You got people, rich people, philanthropists, and all kind of people involving themselves in wrongful conviction because it's systemic. But it's alarming when you hear about the cases and what happened and why they went to prison.
That's right.
It's like it's things you will hear you can't believe that it was done.
Yeah. Or that another person did this to another person.
And what's
framed them, set them up, lied on them.
One of the things that we are like society to know, community to know, is that when you see something, statistically it says that you don't see it. You think you seen something, but you have to be careful of what the detectives say you seen. Because the detective can tell you seen something that you didn't see that would correlate with some stuff that they picked up off the ground that really ain't got nothing to do with the case.
And I believe you, Mr. Harris. And I say that because this is not, I don't know if it's the same or not. I got pulled over one time by the police, and Cop said I was driving fast. I said I wasn't. The thing is, the concern to me, he told me, when the police tell you doing something, you did something, you did it.
Yeah.
And I looked, and this was way, I didn't know nothing about, there wasn't no innocent maintained around, and this was years ago. And he said, I was on Gratiot, and he said, when the police tell you you did something, you did it. I was like, well, maybe the car was going a little fast. He had me thinking I did it. I was speeding. I said I wasn't. He said I was, but those was his words, though.
Like you in the wrong.
I was in the wrong. He said, when the police tell you did something, you did it. You hear me? I was like, okay. So
It's
I
not
hear
supposed
you
to be like
on
that.
No, it shouldn't be like that. And this is what I was told. So I hear you, Mr. Harris, because I lived it.
Yeah. And we all live it. We live it every day. It's still going on. Even though people coming home for wrongful conviction, if there's a detective or officer that's rushing to judge somebody, and a lot of times the officers are rushing to judge you because when you pull a person over, automatically they get defensive. They tell you to calm down, but you can't calm down if you pulled over for something you didn't do.
I'm like, what is it? I'm trying to go.
And so you can't expect a person to work every day to understand police tactics.
Come on.
So when they pull you over, like the young guys that might be ripping and running up and down the street, they understand police tactics.
Right.
But a person that work every day,
And I was getting off work.
don't understand police tactics.
It was Friday.
So if you tell them to pull over, the first thing the person to work gonna say is, what did you pulling me over for?
What's up?
But a guy in the streets that rip and run the streets every day know that when they pull you over, don't say nothing. So it's the thinking and the mentality that we have that will allow this person to have the authority to enforce the law on you when you don't know you are took advantage of. A lot of the wrongful convicted were children, uneducated. Mothers weren't uneducated. Fathers weren't uneducated. And nobody knew what to do about their child that they knew that didn't do it. They didn't have no money or nothing. But then when they went to prison, they tried to figure out by raising money, working overtime to get their child out, to get somebody to believe what their child was saying, to find out for a whole bunch of reasons why this person went to jail wrongfully. And when you look at it, don't just listen to what people tell you about wrongful convictions. Go look on Google and look at the cases and see what actually happened. When you see what actually happened, it's alarming. A lot of those cases of why a person went to jail, such as the rag is blue. Everybody say the rag was blue at the crime of the scene.
Okay.
When the detective came and nobody seen blue, but somebody said I might have seen a red, because they got somebody that may have identified something there. They changed the whole theory and say it was red and not blue. So when you use that analogy to a lot of the cases where they change the whole theory of a case to make it fittable to what somebody thought they seen or thought they heard. That makes more sense to the community to send them away so people can be safe. But that's not safe justice.
No.
To try to play it close with justice, to play close safe, is not being safe. And so playing close safe has sent so many people to jail wrongfully, because we going to play it close. We going to make sure we play safe with it. We going to send him to jail to make sure we make a statement that if it's not him, then whoever else it is, maybe he'll stop. One of the things I've learned too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but one of the things I've learned
it's still going on. Like right now.
Right now.
Like right now. Like right now.
This day.
They rushing to lock somebody up for a whole bunch of reasons. They trying to get home. It's late. They don't want to write no long reports. Or he been running. This young guy been running from us for a long time. When we caught him, we know he didn't do it, but we gonna put this one on him. So he ain't gonna be able to run no more.
Stop him from running.
We got cases right now where the guy say, man, wasn't me. They did it because they wanted me for this, but they said put that on him like this to get him out the way.
Like OJ.
But these things go on right now. And when the reason rape cases is up at the top is because the DNA processing was flawed years ago when they started it. When everybody was up in a rage about DNA identifying somebody, they found out that the processing in which they handled the samples was in error. And it contaminated the sample,
right?
Which means that the people that were convicted based on the samples were wrong. Most of the people came home because the samples pointed to somebody that it wasn't supposed to point to. So when you understand wrongful convictions, you need to go down into the cases, each individual case.
That is public record?
That's public record. And then see exactly what happened, because the same thing happened to them is happening now, today, right now, because the officers are rushing to judge the person.
I'm thinking these are people, everyday people today. These are jobs that they're going to, the officers or what have you. My point is, it could be them, or it could be one of their family members or something of that nature. So, I mean, the Bible say, love thy brother, thy neighbor. Treat people like you want to be treated. I may sound lame, Lucy Lou, or whatever you want to call it, but they're not robots. These officers or prosecutors or what have you, they're human beings just like you and I.
So if you put yourself in the officer's shoes, get up in the morning, put your shoes on.
These people livelihoods we're talking about.
But what are you doing? You put a gun on your side, and you're going to go into all the catastrophes, all the difficulties that go on in this area for 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Then you're going to go home. So when you look at statistics, most officers have problems at home. They have a lot of domestic issues.
You're right.
That are not addressed. They need inclusion. They need to understand diversity. They need diversity training. Every day, every week, they need to understand, because society is changing every day. There's mental illnesses in society. A lot of them officers send a lot of people to jail based on their mental illness, and they didn't know how to defend themselves.
Right.
And they tricked the person to say that he did it. Those people threw though.
Manipulator.
They in there, they ain't gonna never be able to get out though, Rene. Because innocent maintain mean if you don't maintain your innocence, you're not gonna get out. If you just say you just did just a little of something, just to get a little time, when you actually didn't do it, then your innocence wasn't maintained. So there's a lot of people in prison that just said a little something just to get a little time that actually didn't do it.
So admitted to something.
Yeah.
A little something.
And on the other end, what we don't know and what we're not realizing, where did the killer go then? Who did the rape then? See, we're not looking at if they didn't do it, who did it? Where they at?
We're going to talk about more. And I got Icon 10 sitting at the table. Keontae. What's your last name, Keontae?
Roberts. Keontae Roberts.
Keontae Roberts. And Innocent Maintain is in the building. InnocentMaintain.org. It was almost the top of the hour, y'all. Almost 1 o'clock. We're going to talk more about this award ceremony. And I need to know if I got a ticket in the building. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to put my gown on. Some black tie affair. In the meantime, in between time, we'll be right back. You guys don't touch that dial, okay?
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Be part of the biggest citywide community service day in the nation, right here in Detroit. The 15th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, Saturday, August 7th, and neighborhoods all over the city. Be part of the Stay Safe, Creating Your Space campaign. Register your church, community group, or block club today. Have your volunteers vaccinated and wear face masks. Host small outside events, such as school supply giveaways and small beautification projects. Register at www.arisedetroit.org or phone 313-921-1955.
This is K-Mac with K-Mac Transportation. Download the Boom app.
The Boom app is available on all iPhones and Androids. We operate 24/7, a better transportation service in the metropolitan Detroit area. Give the Boom app a try today. For more information about Boom, call 313-765-6245. 313-765-6245.
This is K-Mac, and I want to thank the community for downloading the Boom app.
313-765-6245.
Can I ask you a question? Why do you recommend the vaccine?
Because I know these vaccines save lives and offer protection.
And by getting the vaccine, you're also protecting others.
Vaccination is going to be the only way we're going to get out of this pandemic.
Is the vaccine safe?
My personal and professional opinion, based on facts and science, is that this vaccine is safe.
Otherwise, I would not have taken it myself.
And I hope that you'll be vaccinated too.
3, 2, 1. Stand by, and you're hot.
WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program, celebrating families supporting the arts. Your family could be chosen to have their own radio show during the WHPR Media Arts Program. Families will be coached by our WHPR broadcast professionals to produce and execute their own radio show. Pick up your application today at WHPR TV, 160 Victor, Highland Park, Michigan. For more information, 313-868-6612. That's 313-868-6612. WHPR presents the WHPR 2021 Media Arts Program. This program is made possible by WHPR, the Herb Family Foundation, the Community Heart Rebranding Program, Art Ops, and the Highland Park Business Association.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is RJ Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
Last year we played with no fans, just quiet, empty stands.
It wasn't the same. We want you all in the game.
So step up to the plate and make sure you're safe.
Want to take a swing at COVID-19?
Get your vaccine.
The COVID vaccine is safe and effective, and it's available now.
Here's one more reason to get the COVID-19 vaccine. It's your shot to win. Anyone 18 years or older in Michigan vaccinated between December 1st, 2020 and July 30th, 2021 is now eligible to win millions in cash prizes, including $1 million jackpots and $50,000 daily prizes. And vaccinated students could win thousands in college scholarships. For eligibility details and to enter, go to mishottowin.com.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
All right, welcome back to Wake 'em Up Wednesday. We're here to wake you up. You hear me? It's the middle of the week. It's almost Friday, and you are going to make it. Do you hear me? I'm telling you that. In the building, I have Innocent Maintain, Icon 10. That's Aaron Salter, Mr. Dwight Harris. Welcome back. Welcome back. And we're talking about the anniversary, and we're just recapping on a lot of things from day one when I met Aaron Salter and Mr. Dwight Harris. Innocent Maintain, and it's the anniversary coming up, right, guys?
It is. It's our 3rd anniversary,
and it's getting better every year. Sound like
it does. It really does.
Because this year's black tie. Was it black ties before last year? Well, I don't think it was black tie. Was
business casual?
Right. So
business
now
casual.
it's black tie. Right. Even though we don't wear the ties, the women get to wear gowns and stuff. Nice.
They do. They do.
Tell us about this.
And event. This is. I don't want nobody to think that this is a fundraiser, because this is not a fundraiser. This is completely a Exoneree Award ceremony, and that's what we're doing. We want to honor these people that's been victims of wrongful conviction. We want to honor them and let them know that people do care about their, transition back out here into society.
That's right.
And that's what we doing, and we letting them know they've been honored, because in prison, like a lot of guys that's got a lot of numbers, or time look like they might not come home. Like in my case, where I had a natural life, guys looked at us as being like walking dead, and I'm just trying to show these guys that they so much more than walking dead. They can do anything that they put their mind to. And all I gotta do is watch me, if that's what it takes. Like, I'm gonna be inspirational, and I'm gonna really inspire people to go to that next level.
I believe that
and
too.
That's what we doing.
I believe that, and you guys, your spirit is so strong. I can't stop saying that. It's very strong that you continue to fight. And
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
been so many years, and I hate to use that term like that, where you were locked down or what have you, but you're still taking the years ahead. And you taking the bull by the horns, and you making it happen. You're moving something.
We matured.
Okay.
Yes. And we see there's a lot of other exonerees. They're doing the same thing we were doing, and we in support of them. And they understand it the same way we understood it, and it's that it need to be done.
Right.
In their spirit, they're engaging in a whole lot of different ways than we did, because they have more help too.
Right.
Which is good. At that time when we did it, we didn't have a lot of help. We had his mama, his auntie, his brother, his homeboy.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about people that was close to him that were willing to come out and do it.
Yeah.
Now we got a whole bunch of exonerees.
Yeah, the crew.
Now. When at that time it wasn't that many exonerees. It was just him, and then a few more came. One comfort. It's a compounded in exonerees, and
it's huge.
They have a lot of exonerees doing a lot of different things. We in support, but we the grandfather.
Yes.
We did start. We did come out with that passion.
Yeah.
To make sure that exonerees wasn't forgotten.
That's
that
right.
and we
That they ain't had to hide. Like I know a lot of guys, they get money and hide. Like we ain't got to do that. Like we really a part of this community, and we showing you that we a part of this community because we care about the people that's coming back out here. You know, because we don't want these guys to come out here, have a bad day, or commit a crime and think they just got to go off and hurt people.
Right, and we
And
don't
that's
want them
one
to hurt
thing that does
themselves.
happen. Like I don't have to say that because we watch it every day.
Right.
Things that's going on. I just had a cousin that was murdered by her boyfriend. So I'm going
sorry.
through a lot, but we still here. We still throwing award shows. We still fixing on houses, doing everything we need to do for our housing project, and it's just a beautiful thing that we even able to do this.
It is.
And
It
I
is
just
beautiful.
believe that when men honor men, he honor Allah. So we gotta honor these guys. Like we gotta honor them because Allah did so much for me, my family. Mr. Harris, I know, did a lot for him because he was in that hellhole, in there. And we just worked our way to get out because we could have got killed. Like guys could have got killed in their sleep, and then it wouldn't have mattered if a guy was innocent or not. Like that's really how it was.
It's
in
bad
there.
like that. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. It's just the female in me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just prison. I think because people, know people that been to prison, they don't really understand the magnitude of doing time. Like, especially when you a child, your teenagers or your early 20s, going into a situation where you got a bunch of grown men.
Right.
But not only are they just grown men, they criminal minded. You got guys in there that just beasts too, like just human,
animalistic.
Yeah, human beasts. And so, in order for you to be able to
you gotta go in that
ground,
mode.
you got to not fake it to make it, because prison ain't too much. You can't really fake it. You're gonna be seen because everybody watching you. They like animals in there. They trying to eat and fester on you, right?
Ooh, Lord help me.
Real talk though, right? and
Okay.
so going through that, when you know you ain't do it, like you gotta deal with. I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with when I go to the shower. Make sure I'm break
safe.
my door. Make sure I get something to eat so nobody don't get that, and get back safe, and see if I can get on the phone and call my family without getting hurt, and then see if I can go around the corner in this room and go in the shower. And then I might have to go to school over in the building. I have to be careful when I go through because somebody might get killed walking through the hallway.
Lord. So that's
right.
That's
it's
what
real
we
talk.
see on TV.
I mean, that's real. I was.
That's not television. That's real life.
So people can understand like what we go through every day, that we have to protect each other. So we travel in 5, 6, and 7s, where nobody go nowhere by themselves to get hurt, to get killed. Well, why is that? Because people get killed, people get hurt for traveling by themselves in prison.
I'm sorry about that.
You get mistakenly ID'd in prison too.
And
like people
happened.
don't understand that. Like say a guy's stuff come up missing, and all of a sudden you run right there walking past the cell. Like he not about to go to no police and say this and say that. Nah, he gonna try to get his stuff back. Like
and
you
it may
gotta
not even be
realize
from
that
you.
like your character is
You're
everything. Your character is everything in there, as well as out here. It should be out here. Your character should be everything.
But dig that.
You're made
First.
to follow a code when you didn't do it. Like think about it. All these young guys standing on the corner that's doing everything.
Right.
This guy came by and walked. I used this scenario so people get it's clear. He was coming out the house. His mama told him don't hang with them.
Right.
He went to the stove. They committed the crime. When he came back out, they mis-ID'd him for one of them. He went to jail for 20-something years, though. I'm just trying to show you how easy it is for you to get twisted.
You dig that? Caught up in it.
Or you don't even have to be there. Like in my case, you could have like your mug shot there to represent you, and it's just being put in multiple mug shots, and then just say a person so happened to pick you out. You know, you got to prove to these people like where you was at that time, and who really realized where they was at a month ago.
Right,
like,
at 3:57
3 o'clock.
or
Like
whatever,
who gonna
yeah.
say where you was at a month ago? Nobody gonna know that unless they guilty. Like, come on, man. Like that don't even make sense. Why would I even be worried about where I was at a month ago? Like, I ain't had nobody to answer to, so, you know.
Right.
I wasn't doing nothing wrong. That's what I was doing a month ago, you know. But it
I
just
got a
happened,
question that people always ask.
Mm-hmm.
How do I avoid not being wrongfully convicted? So I ain't never been wrongfully convicted, but Mr. Salters has.
Right,
So,
right.
but can you answer that question? Like, how can a person walking up down the street avoid being wrongfully convicted?
That's like that's like you can't even prepare for that. That's not something that you even prepare for.
Not at all.
Like, don't
It's
nobody in
unexpected.
the world prepare to be wrongfully convicted or nothing like that. They might take certain precautions not to hang around the wrong people, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But there's no precaution in the world for being wrongfully convicted, especially when you poor. You poor, it's over with.
So people would be like, man, I see all these people coming home. God, man, I don't want to go to. I don't want to be one of them. So the question would be, well, what I got to do to make sure I ain't one of them?
And you can't.
Hey, it's crazy. So it's systemic. That's how bad it is. That's when you know something's systemic, because it's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing a person can tell you that been wrongfully convicted to let you know what not to do. Like the 5 guys in New York in the park, the Central Five.
Central Park 5.
How would they avoid? How could they avoid
So
the lie that they said that they killed the lady? How could they have avoided having fun as kids in Central Park? You couldn't have, because they was having fun as kids.
Right. I saw on television here in Michigan, Michigan, with the facial thing.
Yeah.
The man was at home with his son and his wife, and the police knocked on his door and said, what is the face recognition?
Yeah.
And they actually said this with the face recognition, you are the one that did it, and he wasn't. And he's suing them and things like that. But he had to be dragged out the house in front of his son and his wife. And he was incarcerated, of course. I'm not sure how long he had to do or what have you, but it's been back on forth on the news. And he's saying the way the facial recognition is put together now, structured now, it's not going to look good for certain type of people.
Yeah. We're gonna be ID digitally.
Dig it.
So we're gonna depend on the digital technology to judge us.
Which is not good at all.
And digital technology is supposed to make it right.
Let's talk about, we have 15 minutes, a little under 15 minutes before let's talk about, I want to wrap up on this, on the award ceremony as far as, are you guys, just some stuff I want to know. You going to have any vendors there?
No, like I said, this is not a fundraising event. It's at a private club. You know, we not at liberty to say because we under contract.
Okay.
But if you was able to purchase a table at our event, of course, the information will have to be disclosed from you. If you know me, you know it's going to be something great anyway. So whatever we do, we're going to do it big. And we're going to really show out for these guys of the wrongful conviction community.
Now, if some organizations, is it too late for some organizations to get involved or help support even? Like, so they just go to innocentmaintain.org.
Go to innocentmaintain.org and hit donate. Everything that Innocent Maintain is going to be doing is going to come from that main website. We're going to update it regularly, and we're going to keep up with everything that we need to keep up with to keep everybody informed, because we got a lot of stuff going on. And you definitely going to be in tune for this show, because we actually got trademarked as Innocent Maintain, this logo right here on my hat.
Yeah.
We actually got trademarked, and we actually coming out with our own clothing line. And it's on the e-commerce store, and it will be added to the website. So,
I like the logo.
You know, it's real good. It's a good
the logo's
move
a lion,
for us
right?
now.
And his mane.
Yes, ma'am. It's Leo, baby. We Leos around here. It's Leo season.
It is Leo season. My daughter's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Glow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's happy birthday for all the Leos. You guys are something else, but we love you.
Yeah. And we definitely going to be celebrating. We're going to have a list of events. Like August the 14th, we're going to try to have a Zonery car show where we go down Woodward, come around Belle Isle and
Nice.
stop back at the Zionary Shelter. So we just trying to
The
fill the
Zionary Shelter
event.
is
We got a
over
lot
here,
of people
right?
coming from out of town, flying in, wanting to see us. A lot of Zionaries, everything. So we definitely gonna make this event that you definitely going to want to be at. And we are also virtually streaming this event. First time we trying out Messenger under Aaron Salter, and we're going to try to stream this event virtually. So the people that couldn't be the event, or people that's staying away from COVID, or situations where COVID may be, we want to make it where they can virtually stream and still support Innocence Maintain. Anytime you want to support, you just hit donate on the page, and all your efforts will be put towards Innocence Maintain and the Zionary support. So we thank y'all in advance. Thank you.
All right.
We asking everybody to come out. We asking the city of Detroit, Wayne County, state officials, welcome to come out to meet the Zionaries, to understand their plight and what's going on, and what Innocent Maintain is doing in the community to help the Zionaries as well as the city, the state.
Are you guys recording it?
Oh yes, we absolutely are coordinating. We taking control of our own media now.
All right.
So a lot of our events and a lot of things we do, we're going to perform and make like little videos, take home things, giveaways, DVDs, because we also have an app that we still working on in progress right now.
Good. I like it. Good job. You have been growing. Again, I say you guys have been growing from day one. You have not stopped, and that's one thing I can attest to. I can testify for that for you guys. You have been, from day one, since your feet hit the ground, you've been off and running. So that's a blessing, and it's a blessing to know the both of you. And I recognize your strength and your leadership. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, it's meant to be. I got a phone call this morning. Ma, do you know where's the resource? Can you give me the number for somebody, for these people they know? So the word is out here. People know that you're out here to help.
Absolutely.
And I want you to stop. I want you to not stop. I want you to keep going and not stop helping the people. We're going to take a small break. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 shakes. Don't go nowhere. Aaron Salter, Innocent Maintain, Icon 10, Dwight Harris in the building, you guys. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
I'm attorney Carl Collins III. I'm attorney Carl Collins III. Hello, I'm attorney Carl Collins III. If you've been injured and you need help, make the best call on your worst day. Call me at 855-CAR-HIT-YOU. That's 855-CAR-HIT-YOU.
Be part of the biggest citywide community service day in the nation, right here in Detroit. The 15th annual Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, Saturday, August 7th, and neighborhoods all over the city. Be part of the Stay Safe, Creating Your Space campaign. Register your church, community group, or block club today. Have your volunteers vaccinated and wear face masks. Host small outside events, such as school supply giveaways and small beautification projects. Register at www.arisedetroit.org or phone 313-921-1955.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, encouraging all taxpayers to please take advantage of the several payment options available.
You can pay online by visiting the Wayne County Treasurer's Office website. Paying online is easy and convenient.
You can also download the mobile app and pay with your smartphone.
You can pay at one of 70 kiosks located throughout Wayne County.
And yes, you can always still send in your payments using the U.S. Postal Service.
If you have to visit our office in person, you must make an appointment by going to treasurer.waynecounty.com. It only takes a few minutes. Facial covering or mask is required and social distancing is observed. Your health and safety is very important to us. You can also email our office at taxinfo@waynecounty.com or call us at 313-224-5990.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
right, welcome back, you guys. It's Wake 'em Up Wednesday. We're about to wrap up the show. Last 10 minutes of this segment. It's been a great show with you guys. Innocent Maintain. Make sure you guys go to innocentmaintain.org and check out the website. It's a great website. I've been on there, and if you can hit that donate button, I'm sure it's always appreciated, and it's definitely well organized as well. Aaron Salter to my far right, Innocent Maintain. To my immediate right, Dwight Harris, and also part of Innocent Maintain and Icon 10. You guys, let's talk about some social media because you got the ceremony. Now, what's the name of the ceremony coming up? It's called
the Innocent Maintain Exoneree Award Ceremony. That's
awesome.
what we call it.
That's gonna be great. You gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there.
Okay, great. Y'all wearing suits?
Oh yeah, no
Tuxes.
doubt, no doubt. We coming out, we stepping out, y'all.
All right.
And we want everybody to step out.
I want
with
y'all to
us.
have pictures. I want to see.
Yeah, we'll send some pictures.
We definitely gonna have like a little after party because the event going from 6 to 10. So we probably figure out somewhere to stop by after that.
Okay.
You know, to people that still want to go out and celebrate my birthday, you know, we figure something out.
Ain't no party like a Leo party.
Ain't no party like that, baby. You know?
Leo party don't stop.
Right.
So we're gonna give them your social media, Mr. Harris, and then you're gonna give out the website some more. Go ahead.
My social media is Dwight Harris. I don't have a government name. I have a name my mother gave me and my father. My social media is Icon 10. My website is icon10.org. My whole advocacy is just about reentry and helping those that come home.
Okay.
I started with Aaron Salter, you know, wrongfully convicted, but my whole thing is reentry and creating resources to make it the easy transition for guys to come home.
Because it's not easy.
And Innocent Maintain is the place when a person needs to come home and needs somewhere to go to get help.
Okay. And we appreciate the new pilot program that's been launched out.
Yes,
Go ahead, Aaron.
yes. We just did a new pilot program on the Fresh Start program created by Executive Director Aaron Salter, myself. And it's a program where we can house guys freshly out of prison from being exonerated. We could put them actually in the house, which is our transitional house and Bobby's house.
It's a nice house, too. I've
Absolutely
seen it.
nice house.
Big house.
Nice house. And then they transition from there due to the resources that we actually able to get these guys. We able to put them into their own houses by connecting with local landlords, which don't really cause us to go out and buy a lot of houses because, you know, right now during COVID, you got to figure out how to stay around and, you know, and use less money as possible till things turn around. So what we do is we out in the community building with local landlords, and we're trying to get these guys, the exonerees that maybe just came out the transitional house, in one of those houses of their own. And it's not really hard, but we've been doing that.
That sounds like a plan. This is a winner. Definitely a plan. I appreciate, and I know the guys do appreciate it. I've seen the house. It looks good. You guys got the lot looking good. Everything looks good over there, crispy.
Thank you.
And I saw it when it was shaggy. It's not that no more. You guys have been putting in the work. So good job.
Yes,
good job. And it
Thank
looks
you.
good. I would live there. It looks great. So,
That's what I wanted, though. I wanted a place that I would want to live. So by you saying that really mean a lot, because that's the vision I was going for.
Well, that's what I see it. I said, oh, every time I pull up, oh, look, it's something else new or it's better, you know. So it's growth. Keep the growth. Keep the growth up. Congratulations on the award ceremony. Again, you guys, on innocentmaintain.org, always you can send donations and continue to help the exonerees or the reentry of our people, period, or what do I call them? Dwight, reentry or what?
Return to citizens?
Yes, thank you. Because I don't want to say the wrong word because, you know, my words come out. They just fall out. Returning citizens, exactly. Because it's hard. And the stories that you guys told me, those are just small stories. You kept it short and clean for TV, and I appreciate that. I couldn't sit and listen to the story. So my heart goes out to you, and I'm hugging y'all all day long, every day, all the time. Please don't think when I don't see you, you out of mind, you just because you're out of sight. You're always in my heart and in my prayers, and I want you guys to stay strong and keep doing what you're doing. Please don't stop, and call me. You need whatever we got to do. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Call me. I'm here. I'm here. I told you, people calling me now. Mom, this morning I got a call this morning. My friend, somebody.
But that's why I was just thinking though, like this, like our home though, being here with RJ Watkins studio, and I think we just need to be on here like once a month or something. And I know Rene gonna help us, so that we could really attack this resource thing. Like we really need to be on the air, and we need to be talking to people, and we need to have that real hotline.
I agree,
and to be able to help, you know, everybody across all, you know, convictions, whether it's exoneree, guy that actually did it or didn't do it. Like it's too much going on with that. Like it seemed like they can't really get it right. So it's going to be up to the people that actually been through it, you know, and that's what we doing.
That's right.
I'm gonna work with her, and we're gonna talk about that though.
Yes, we are. So that means you guys will see them again, but you're gonna see them again anyhow, because they don't stop coming in here, because this is the place to be, and there's other places out here, but we're gonna, you know, as long as they stop by our house sometime, we all right with that. We all right with that. We got about 3 minutes left before it's time to get out of here. Any shouts out you guys want to give before it's time, before we wrap it up?
All the exonerees
in the world,
in the nation, we know a
in
lot
the nation,
of them.
yeah.
We met a lot of them. We can't wait to go to the national exoneree award like we did before. COVID has stopped us last year, where a lot of exonerees was ready to go. So big shout outs to the exoneree, big shout outs to the advocates for exoneration nation all around the country, and what everybody doing to help people come home that's wrongfully convicted.
All right. Any shouts out, Aaron?
Big shouts out to everybody that's, you know, putting this blood, sweat, and tears together, either if it's, you know, fighting to get their people out of prison, even if it's investigating, you know, appeals or whatever it is, because I know what it feel like to not have no hope and not have nowhere to turn, and just have to just, you know, stay in yourself and figure yourself out, you know. And I know what it feel like, and I just want everybody to know that that's the reason Innocent Maintain is here to help. Even if we had to send you to somebody else, even if me and Mr. Harris had to work together to get you some resources, like that's the type of organization this is. And I just love everybody for supporting us and continue to support us, because we're doing some big things and it's going to only get bigger, you know.
And big shout outs to Ann Salton for cultivating the field. That's resource is when you not building on the field. We're cultivating it so you can build on it.
All right. All right. You heard that, you guys. I'm going to give a shout out to all the Innocent Maintain. And, of course, Icon 10. These are men coming out, doing this, helping out others. And we appreciate that as the people. Rene, can you speak for all the people? I can speak for the people I know. We appreciate you guys. And it helps kind of lower crime and mental disability or mental actions, you know, because you're giving people a peace of mind, and that's priceless.
It is.
It's priceless to have, you know, to know that I can lay my head down and close my eyes and nobody, you know, the wrong people at my door, what have you. So
it's crazy out here.
It is crazy out here. You guys, happy birthday to all the Leos out here. It's Leo season, y'all. You better act like you know. You hear me? Icon 10, come back and see us. We love you. You keep up the good work. Aaron Salter doing his thing. InnocentMaintain.org. It's a team effort right here, you guys. I'm Rene, stepping out on faith. We woke you up this Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
We stepping out on faith.
We stepping out on faith. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Peace.